Afternoon. And if you were listening, you heard the dog bark in the background. And my options for him during the day are either we listen to him bark for the next hour because he can't stand to hear mommy in the other room talking in any capacity where he's not involved, or he comes in and is involved, which would be plausible, except that some of you know my beast is 95 pounds and he likes his space right here directly in front of me. So he's outside for the next hour because relaxing, dog can be, though my beastie's not terribly relaxing. So thanks for stepping in today. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous Friday. Thank you for taking time to come to your mat. I also hope you take time today to get outside, to breathe deep, to turn your face into the sunshine, and soften into your weekend. Right? So many of us out of our schedule, or we're in our schedule in a whole new way, right? And I'm honored to be subbing in today for this relax class. Y'all know it's my favorite way to be, right? To just relax and be chill. So if you will, find a reclining posture. Come onto your back. And maybe take a moment, if you've got a blanket or a pillow, cushion, and support your back in some way. Maybe even your blocks. Perhaps you will use your blocks, though, to support your feet. Find some sort of support along the back line of your body as you recline back. And then bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees butterfly open. This beautiful reclining bound angle is where we're going to start today. Have a nice gentle relaxation sequence for us today. With your eyes closed. And your breath soften. And give yourself permission to let go of the need to control in this changing time. This is a time of changing for us as humanity. Right? In this changing time, things are different. And we find ourselves clinging to old ways, to old schedules, to old thoughts and ideas. And for the next hour, let go of that. Let go of that need to control. And just be. Just be. And slowly start to deepen your inhale. Lengthen your exhale. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. As you begin to soften into a sense of ease, take a moment to take your attention as your breath now simply settles itself into its natural ebb and flow in and out through the nose. Come to your heart space. And without forcing, without trying to create anything this afternoon, what's resting in your heart space? What lies in your heart space this afternoon? And from that place, set your intention. Your intention for your time on your mat. Perhaps your intention for the rest of your day. Maybe even your intention for the weekends. Be as clear as you can be with your heart's intention. And we're going to release it. We're going to send it out into the universe with one breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Gather up your intention. And open your mouth and send it out with love and peace and trust. Nice. Take a moment. Just bring yourself up off of any support that you brought yourself onto. Just either sit up or roll over. Take any blankets, blocks, bolsters, pillows, anything you put behind you, and remove them, and then come back onto your back, if you will. And as you draw back, draw your knees into your chest, your thighs to your belly, your wind-removing posture. Rock a little bit here. Sway. Do some circles with your knees and shins, going in both directions, clockwise, counterclockwise, in your low back. Just a little bit of a massage here. And then find stillness within the center. Soften through your shoulders. Keep your right knee in. Extend your left leg straight up to the earth. Straight up. Nope. You're not setting it up to the earth just yet. You're setting it up to the sky. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, send that left leg out over the earth now. Release that hip and heel down. Take a deep breath in. Create a little space. Take your thigh away from your body today. And as you exhale, squeeze it in. So we're just going to move. Be mindful of your breath. Inhale, take the leg away from the body. And exhale, draw it in. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, bring it in. One more time. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, bring it in. As you inhale, bring your left knee up and in. And exhale, give it a squeeze. Extend that right leg straight up. Deep breath. And slowly lower that leg down. Take your time. Release it, release it, release it. Nice. And once the heel settles on the earth, inhale, take that left thigh away, make some space. And exhale, draw into the space. So just gentle movements here for the knee and hip. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, take it away. Exhale, bring it in. One more time. Inhale, take it away. Nice. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, bring that right knee back up and in. As you exhale, give them both a squeeze down. Same thing here. Inhale, take them away. Exhale, bring them back in. Inhale, make some space. Exhale, go into the space. One last time. Inhale, take them away. Exhale, bring them in. Nice. Keep both knees in. Reach your arms out like a capital T. I'm going to slide my singing bowl out of the way. Or not. All right, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently release your knees over to the left, allowing this right shoulder to stay down. So just get a nice, gentle rotation through the low back. If it's a little too intense, you can take the thighs away from the belly. Maybe you've been up and moving all morning, right? And so you're warmed up and you're open and you're good to go, and you want to go a little bit deeper and draw the thighs a little closer to the belly. Breath. Nice. As you inhale, come back through center. And with your exhale, take those knees over to the right. Inhaling back up through center. As you exhale, give those knees one last good squeeze. Nice. Keep your right knee in. Release your left foot down, keeping that knee bent. Create a figure four here. Take that right knee, cross it over the left ankle. Right, take that right hand and gently begin to push the right knee away. Right, maybe you push with the thigh a little bit. Maybe you'd like a little bit more. If you'd like a little bit more, heel toe your left foot a little closer to the glute. It's going to intensify it just a little bit. We're going to stay with the figure four today. A few breaths here. Inhaling. Maybe close your eyes as you exhale. Activate through the right foot a little bit. Give you a little bit more if you'd like a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. And a slow breath out. One more nice deep breath in. Slow breath out. Nice. Inhale, send that foot straight up. Wiggle the toes for a moment. Point and flex the foot, roll through the ankle. And exhale, place that foot down, knee bent. And come to the other side. Take a moment. Right? We tend to want to go, we're like, okay, I know where Willow's going. She's going to let me go a little deeper. So we tend to want to go right to that edge. But enjoy the journey. Right? Enjoy the journey of getting there. So stay here for a moment. Check in, feel. Let the foot be soft at first. Feel, what is this psoas saying? What is your IT band saying to you? It might be saying, hey, I'm good here. Be kind to me today. It might be saying, yeah, I could use a little more. Right once you listen and truly hear the answer, then you begin to deepen. Maybe wiggle that foot a little closer. Maybe activate the top foot. And then close your eyes. Relax through the jaws, the throat, shoulders. Even soften through the belly. And take one more breath. Nice. Uncross that foot, ankle, send that leg straight up. Wiggle those toes, point and flex it, roll that ankle. And release that left foot down onto the earth. And take a moment, if you will, and locate your strap, your belt, whatever you've got here. Do our reclining leg stretches, right? If you've practiced with me before, you know I love these babies. They're so good for us. And I do find them to be very relaxing, right? As they release tension through the psoas, through the IT band. We're going to release a little bit deeper through the sciatica. Beautiful way to start your weekend by just letting go of your week. So get yourself ready and loop whatever you've got around your right foot. Right, and you're going to hold both straps, or however you're holding it, in the right hand. Take your left hand to your hip. Now, any back issues today, folks, so keep this left knee bent, right? That's going to support the low back. Otherwise, you can extend that leg out. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, open that leg out to the right. Take your time, right? Listen, enjoy the journey. Right? That left shoulder and hip stay down on the earth. You're going to find that spot, right, where your body is saying, there's my edge. Be kind. Do you need to be at the edge today? Or could you soften the knee a little bit? Could you come back out of it a little bit? Do you really need to work at your edge? Just another breath or two here. As you inhale, lift that leg back up, foot to the ceiling or maybe to the sky. Maybe you're practicing outside. Take a deep breath in. Take your straps into your opposite hand, right hand out beside you. And as you exhale, start to rotate over to the left. We're getting into the sciatica nerve now. Maybe you kick out through that heel, get a little bit deeper. Maybe, right, the belly comes a little closer to the thigh. Maybe it walks away a little bit. Right, but this right shoulder stays on the earth. I've noticed some of my fellow teachers have taught their classes from outside on their beautiful deck or in their yard, and I admit I'm a little jealous. I have a beautiful deck, a beautiful yard, but right now it's under some construction, so I don't find that so terribly peaceful to teach from. So hopefully soon construction will be over and I'll be able to share my beautiful backyard space with you. Take one more breath here. And as you inhale, come back to center, back to neutral. And take the thigh away from the body a little bit so that you have a nice 90-degree angle here of the leg and the body, leg and the torso. Grab that strap, whatever you've got in both hands, and push out through your heel. I like to put a little bend in my knee and then push. That kind of informs me, oh, there's my hamstrings, and they are saying good afternoon. Relax through the shoulders. No need to have a death grip on your strap. And you may find you don't even need the strap. Or you may find that simply activating your heel is enough for your hamstrings today. Or maybe you just start to gently draw the thigh a little closer to the belly. Walk the hands up the straps. Flexing out. Really push out through that big toe mound of the foot. Breathe, unclench your teeth. I know at least 2 of you are clenching through your teeth here. Relax your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Maybe lift your forehead towards your shin. Take 2 more breaths here wherever you are. And exhale to release. Bend that knee, bring it in. Take the strap out, keep it closed. Rotate this knee, this hip around, going clockwise, counterclockwise a time or 2. Wiggle out through the foot. Bring that right foot flat onto the earth for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, send it out. Nice. Bring that left knee up and in. Lasso that foot. Extend that leg straight up. Decide, right? Foot stays flat or leg extends out. And remember, if you've got somewhere, folks, and it doesn't work, you don't have to stay there, right? Support your body in the best way possible. Right? Take a deep breath and let's work this inner psoas. And as you exhale, open to the left. Maybe that hand is on the hip, helps to keep you anchored down. Maybe you reach that arm out. I like hand on the hip because my hips like to roll. Right? So it's the body's natural way of saying, oh, that's a bit much, so I'm going to go with it. Right? So we also want to have the benefit in this beautiful stretch, this beautiful release of tension throughout the leg. Right, and keeping the back anchored, right? Keeping the back, the pelvis stable allows for that to happen. Take just a few more breaths. Your next inhale brings your foot back up to the ceiling. Change out the grip, change out the arms, and with the exhale, rotate over to the right. Checking in, maybe a little bend in the knee lets you get a feel for your sciatica. How is it? Where is it at today? And extending that leg back out. Maybe the foot's a little bit softer at first. Okay, yeah, there I am. Shoulders still anchored. And maybe I begin to extend and kick out, getting just a bit deeper. Just a little more release of tension. One more breath here. And with your inhale, come back to neutral, back onto your back. Create that 90-degree angle with your leg and your torso. And that just allows us support, allows us to check in with the hamstrings. Maybe the strap's in both hands, maybe it's not at all. I'm going to start without it this time. Getting a feel for it as I extend through my heel first. Flexing out through my toes, and then I start to extend through the back of my knee. I'm going to breathe. I think you're going to breathe with me. And then maybe those hands will start to walk up the strap. A lot of times I notice as we start to walk the hands up the strap, we start to bend back into this knee. So you can extend back out. There's the true test of how the hamstrings are doing, right? That knee's going to compensate because it knows, right? The body automatically knows, this mind knows, oh, I'm going somewhere, right? So work to extend that knee. Take 2 more breaths and maybe lifting the head. And with your exhale, release, bend into that knee. Set your strap off to the side. We will use it again in a moment or two, so don't send it too far away. Rotate that knee around. Wiggle out through the toes. Point and flex them a bit. Right. Release that left foot onto the earth. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Nice. Bring your right foot flat. Thighs into the belly again. We're going to find a happy baby here. So we're nice and open through the hips. Maybe you're going to grab the big toes, right, with the peace fingers. Maybe the inner arches. Maybe the outer edges of your feet. Maybe the backs of your thighs. Maybe your calves, right? Maybe you're going to come back and use the strap all over again, right? And feel free to do that. You can strap the bottom of both feet, bend into those knees, right? Feet towards the sky. That may be a nice spot for you today. Depends where your hips are. Maybe you want to rock a little bit side to side, right? In kid yoga, we call this dead bug. I think we should call it that in grown-up yoga too, but that's just my opinion. I don't see why we have to relegate such things to children only. And see if you can find your stillness for 3 breaths here. A deep breath in. And maybe close your eyes as you exhale out. Another inhale. And a slower exhale. One more deep breath in. Slow exhale. Release the grip on the feet. Draw those knees and thighs together and start to rock now front to back like a beach ball until you rock your wonderful selves up to a seated posture. Come on up. Welcome up. Come up to your easy seat. Beautiful Sukhasana. Settle in. It's more upright now. Just wiggle the neck a little bit. Check in the shoulders a bit. Soften here for a moment. Let your eyes close. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Take one more deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Nice. Lengthen the spine. Soften where you can. We're going to come into the Sufi grind today. We're going to start clockwise. So we're just going to rotate around clockwise a few times, coming through the waist rolls. It's just really helps to release low back tension. It helps to move the kidneys, the liver, the spleen, the lower intestines. Right? Just rocking around. See how it feels. Right? Maybe slowly you start to make these circles a little larger. Maybe you start to get your shoulders into it a bit. Right? Maybe you start to get your head into it a bit. Right? Embracing a sense of childlike innocence here. If you were your 6-year-old self again, how would you practice this? And if you say it's exactly the way you're doing it right now, I know every one of you is being untruthful. Because folks, remember, I teach this to 6-year-olds. They don't do it like this. Right? They just don't. So embrace your 6-year-old self for about 5 more rotations in this direction. And then change the direction, go counterclockwise now. Five more rotations. You better still be embracing that 6-year-old self. Nice. Bring it back into the center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Find a little bit of twisting here. Take the arms out, fingertips. Gently grace the earth as you inhale. Reach up, look up, lengthen through those side bodies. And as you exhale, go to the right. We're going to move. Right? I love to move with these twists. Inhale, come back up through center. Maybe look up, embrace the sunshine. And exhale, bring it over to the left. Beautiful. Inhale, come up through center. And exhale, right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left. One more time each side. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, come over to the right. This time, we'll go ahead and stay here. Plant that right hand back behind the right hip or glute. Gently press into that right knee with the left hand. Really get some revolution going on here. We're nice and warm. We're all woken up. And the more revolution we can find, by that I don't necessarily mean the farther you turn, but the more we rotate through the body, the more we move through the side bodies, we release tension out of our spine, out of our back. Take one more breath. Inhale, back up through center, reach up. And exhale, come around to the other side. Find your second spine in your back left arm and use the leverage of the body to gently rotate around. Get rid of this weak tension and stress. Take one more breath. Inhale, come back up through center, reach up. And as you exhale, take your right hand down out beside you. Shoot this left arm up over the bicep. Walk this hand out, but push the earth away. Keep that left sit bone down. Maybe bend into this right elbow. And I love to find movement here. So as you inhale, sweep this left arm forward, following the thumb, bring it back in line with the shoulder. And as you exhale, bring it back forward and reach up and around. Inhale, sweep it back, open up. Maybe go back beyond the shoulder now. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, sweep it around, open up. Exhale, come back around. One more time, folks. Inhale, open up. And exhale, bring it back and around. Slide that bicep behind the ear. Open the heart. Turn and look up to the sun. Take a big breath in. Find your deepest stretch here. And push the earth away. Inhale, both hands come up. And as you exhale, this left hand comes down beside you. Start to spider walk that left hand out. Maybe bend into the elbow. Push into the earth. Ground down. Feel the opening, through the obliques here. Right? Reach up and over. And inhale, open up, sweep this hand back. Exhale, bring it around. Inhale, find the movement, work these shoulders, open them up. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Maybe that thumb comes back behind the shoulder now, and exhale, sweep it around. 1 last time, inhale. And exhale, let's find it now. Maybe bend a little deeper, really reach, 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 reach. Bicep behind the ear. Push the earth away, inhale, reach up. Bring those hands in prayer down at the heart as you exhale. Let's find a wide-legged fold today. Right, so send those legs nice and wide, coming into the V-sit. Scoot back a bit, hello. Toes are up, knees are up. I think there's a certain beauty in us, if you will, not being in the same room together, right? Because so often in this posture in particular, the ego, right, comes in, and I know it did for me for so many years. You know, I had to get to my edge to show, look, I can get, look how far I can get, look how far down I can walk and fold forward, right? Even when it wasn't conducive to my body that day, right? And so with us not being in this space together, that ego goes away. I can't see you, only you can see me, right? And my ego's gone for the most part, right? I'm right where I am right now, right? I'm here. I'm gonna lengthen, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward to a 12 point. You're gonna find a point where your body's gonna say, this is it. This is where I need to be today. Notice that you wanna work to keep the toes up and the knees up. This is gonna support the release of tension in the psoas. It's also gonna support, right, this low back, which we're also getting a nice, deep release of tension. And again here, maybe you'll sway a little bit. Right? I've got some music on in the background. Right? So maybe you'll sway a bit. Maybe you'll find stillness now. Exhale, send it out. Can you soften just a bit more? You know, I said a little while ago, folks, I hope you get outside today. Nature is healing. Nature holds the capacity to do so much more than just distract us from stress. It can and does heal. Protect your low back, draw the navel in, slowly walk the hands up, come up, come up, come up. Lean back a little bit, so roll back off those sit bones, maybe hands behind the knees as you draw those knees and thighs together. Lean back just a little bit, round the spine, bring your forehead towards your knees for a moment. Take one more breath. Lift the head back up. Come back into your Sukhasana, right, for just a moment. Right, I think this is going to be one of our last seated like this postures. We're going to go ahead and grab your strap now. We're going to work these shoulders just a little bit. Right, strap. What else did I suggest? Belt, dog leash, right, whatever you've got here. You're going to take it out in front of you, wrists in line with the shoulders, and you're going to bring your hands as wide as you can bring them. Right, so bring them nice and wide. Get your, get it just a bit taut. Bring them nice and wide. As you inhale, you're going to reach them up, hands up overhead. And as you exhale, you're going to bring that back behind you and bring it all the way down, right, to the glutes. And then inhale, bring it back up. And exhale, parallel to the earth. Right, so nice and wide should be relatively, and make it so that this is comfortable for your shoulders. Right, inhale, bringing it up. Exhaling it back. Inhale, bringing it up. Exhale, bring it forward. Work to keep the torso nice and still, the spine elongated. We're going to go one more time nice and wide. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale forward. That may be enough for you, and you stay right there and do a few more, but maybe you're going to bring it in a little bit. And I come in, right, so I look and see where my thumbs are. I bring my pinkies there, so one hand's width in. Right? That's generally about just right for me to come in slowly with my shoulders. Inhale, take it up. Check in, exhale, bring it back. Right? Notice the transition still nice and smooth. We don't want to feel any clicking, or we don't have to jack it up and bend through the elbows and whatnot. We want to keep the arms nice and straight. As you inhale, bring them up. And exhale, back around and forward. Such a good stretch for the rotator cuff, shoulder blade, scapula. Inhale, bring it up. Draw that navel in. Stay nice and taut there. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale up. And exhale back forward. And again, you may find that's enough. I'm going to offer one more time, just a little bit deeper, maybe pinky to the thumb, coming back in. Inhale, take it up. And exhale, bring it back. And for me, I find that's a little too much, so I'm going to go back out one hand's distance, right? And that's where I'm going to go for today. Inhale up. And exhale back and forward. Fluidity and ease. Inhale up. And exhale back. Inhale up. And exhale forward. Nice. Inhale, bring those hands up overhead. Keep them right there. Take them nice and wide again. As you exhale, reach over to the right. And then maybe a gentle twist here, taking this right hand and bringing it a bit forward towards the knee. Reaching up. Take a breath. Just one breath here. And then inhale back up through center. And exhale, tip over to the left, right? Reaching that right hand up, and then gently sweep this left arm forward towards the left knee as that right hand comes back. It's just a nice little stretch here, opening up through the heart, through the chest. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale back up through center. Nice. And exhale. Bring it down in front of you. Set your strap aside. Take a moment. Roll those arms out. Shake them out. Shake the hands out a little bit. If you're like me, I tend to death grip on that one. Right, so shake them out a little bit. Take a big deep breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it out. We're going to roll over our hands and knees now. Coming to all fours. Beautiful cat-cow. So finding that alignment. Shoulders, wrists, hips and knees, maybe toes tucked. Fingers nice and wide. Slight bend in those elbows. Draw the belly in. Take a deep breath in. Lift the hips. Take the navel down. Open the heart. Cow. And as you exhale, bow your head. Lift your spine. Draw that tailbone down. Cow. Inhale, hips nice and high. Exhale, bow the head. One more time. Traditionally, inhale, hips high. Exhale, head bounce. Find your cat and your cow now. Maybe you sway through the side bodies. You'll know I love that sassy cat. Maybe push back a little bit. A modified child's pose. Maybe come forward a little bit. My wrists could use it, right? Finding some movement here that's going to support you through a cat and a cow. Maybe cat feels really good. You're going to stay there for a breath or two. You need that stretch out through the shoulders. You're going to stay through your cow. Just another breath or two here. I'm not going to stay long. One more cat. One more cow. Nice. Walk your hands back towards your knees. We're going to come to stand up on the knees. Yep. The shins. The toes be tucked or flat. It is up to you. Actually, tuck the toes. I think that's going to be a little easier, right? We're going to extend this right leg out. Heel in line with the hip, right? Foot flat, parallel to the side of your mat. Right? So we're going to come into a gate here. Just a nice little gate. You're going to reach your arms out parallel to the earth. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, tip over. Take your left hand down to the earth. Reach this right hand up. Find your stability here. Right? And what I want you to focus on at the moment is flattening out this left hand if possible and pushing into the pinky toe side of the right foot. And then extend your right bicep up over the ear. Maybe draw the shoulder back a little bit, maybe open through the heart. So really reaching, we're going to hold our gait today. So feeling a lift through the mid-body, feeling a lift through this outer right thigh. Maybe turning your gaze up, take one more breath. Nice. Inhaling, come back up through center, bring that right knee in underneath you. Take that left side out, left foot out. The alignment of the ankle and the hip really helps to support. Again, we're keeping nice and stationary throughout the hips right now. Keeping that low back firm. Arms out parallel. Tip it over, take that right hand down. Get stable there. And then push. Push into that foot. Reach up. Inhale. And reach over. Extend it as you exhale. So really activate here, activate here. Pushing into the pinky toe side of that left foot, extending right like a rainbow, right? Just get this feeling of lifting up here. Push the earth away, inhale back up. Bring that left foot in underneath you. Sit back for just a moment. In hero, take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Another breath in. And another breath out. Nice. Come back over onto your hands and knees. So we're coming to pigeon, right, but we're coming to it from our hands and knees. We tend to come into it from a down dog. We should come into it from pigeon today. Right, so take this right leg back behind you, lift it up, take a deep breath. Right? And as you exhale, bring it forward, knee in between the thumbs, heel out in front of that left hip flexor. Send that leg back. Right? Check that back foot is parallel to the edge of your mat. Right? We want to support the IT band. Walking the hands back, lifting up. Take a moment. We're in a bow today. So feel free to take the belly down over the thigh, to walk the hands forward. To soften into this, to make it a bit more yin, a bit more of a swan. Right? Release and let go completely. Let go of the need to control. And simply allow the body and the breath to bring you to a space, a sense of ease and calm awareness. Take 2 more breaths here. Take 1 more breath. Walk the hands back up underneath the shoulders. Start to lift yourself up. Open your heart. Hands are flat. Bend these elbows. Come back forward. Slide this back knee up underneath you. Lift that right leg. Take it back. Maybe the foot comes onto the earth. I actually like this after the pigeon. I like to keep my foot down and gently release my heel back. Just push out a little bit. Just that it kind of resets my hips a little bit for me. And then bring that right knee back underneath you. And as you inhale, take this left leg back. Reach it up. And as you exhale, bring it forward. Finding pigeon on the other side, right from your hands and knees, your tabletop. Checking in with that alignment. Finding your breath. Finding a place where you can soften. Where you can let go. Bowing forward if you're not already there. your breath. Notice where your body is speaking to you right now. And does it need more support? Offer it support for 2 more breaths. Start to bring those hands back in underneath the shoulders. Lifting up, open the heart. Bending the elbows, bring that torso forward. Start to heel toe that right leg forward. So you can bring the knee underneath you. For support, send that left leg back. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. Bring that left knee back in. Sit those knees nice and wide now, pushing back into child's pose, a nice wide knee child's pose, or the peaceful warrior. Maybe you take a moment here, right, to sway as you send the hips back to the heels. It's like a little sway. Again, it just releases out my hips, releases any tension I might be holding through my pelvis. And then bending the elbows, crossing the forearms, and allow your head to rest on your forearms for a moment. We're going to take 3 breaths there. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more, in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Lifting your head, walk those hands. Bring the forearms back out in front of you. Lift up. Bring your knees back in. No fancy transition here. I know. Just bring yourself, bring your knees out from underneath you. Make sure you've got space to recline back. Have your pillow, your cushion, your blocks, your blanket ready right beside you. As you come to lie back, bring your feet flat. Your knees are bent. And we're going to find a supported bridge here. So as you bring your ankles underneath your knees, your shoulders are down, lift your hips up and slide whatever it is you're supporting yourself with today up underneath you. Up underneath the sacrum, underneath the low back. Get settled. And maybe you'll stay right there, and maybe that's enough. Maybe you'll extend the legs straight out and let this be more of a stretch for you in the pelvis. A little bit more of a lift there, right? Feel free. Or perhaps, right, the legs up. You find more of a supported shoulder stand here. Get where you're going, supported. And let your eyes close. And take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And a breath in. And out. In and out. And in and out. Soften through the eyes. Soften through the jaws. Take 2 more breaths here wherever you are. Begin to bring your feet back flat onto the earth. Just be there for a moment, feeling the transition. Pressing down into the feet. Lift up. Take your support out from underneath you. Bring your knees into your chest. Rock a little side to side. Keeping the right knee in, extend the left leg out. Okay, we're going to find that gentle twist again. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand out beside you. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, go to the left. Be soft here. Start the process of letting go here. Inhale back through center. And exhale, extend that right leg out. Bring the left knee up and in as you inhale. And as you exhale, rotate over to the right. Draw that thigh across the belly. Nice bent knee. Keeps it a little gentler, a little softer now. Take one more breath. Inhale back up through center. And as you exhale, bring the right knee up and in. A gentle sway side to side. Knees and shins go clockwise for 3 rotations. And now they go counterclockwise for 3 rotations. Soften into your center. Bring your feet flat on the earth. Soles of the feet together. Knees butterfly open, reclining bound angle. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let it out through your mouth. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. In through your nose. And out through your mouth. Extend your right heel down to the right corner of your mat. Extend your left heel to the left corner of your mat. Soften through the shoulders. Let them snuggle down to lift the heart just a bit. Bring the back of the head parallel on the mat so that your chin is parallel to your chest. Let your eyes drop back in their sockets. Now take a deep breath in and scrunch and tense the whole body. Inhale, 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 scrunch, 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 scrunch. Open the mouth, exhale, let it all go. Allow yourself to come fully into Shavasana today. Setting aside any distractions of the body, of the mind. And as you settle into Shavasana, I offer you this thought. The antidote to despair isn't tuning out. It's setting an example. Settle into your Shavasana, into your peace. And allow that peace to permeate every cell of your body, so that when you rise and set the example of peace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and yet grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Start to deepen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. Start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, move the eyes and the mouth. Gently rock your head. Bring your feet flat on your mat. Gently windshield wiper your knees side to side. And let your knees draw over to the right as you come to lie on the right side of your body for a moment. Draw your thighs to your belly, your chin to your chest. And for a moment, how can you set an example for others? Today, tomorrow, next week, next month. How can you share your peace, your joy, your love? Yes, grace will lead me home. Gently bring yourself to a seated posture. As you lengthen up through the spine, roll the shoulders. Up, back, and down a few times. Bring them up and forward. Gently roll your neck around 2 or 3 times clockwise, 2 or 3 times counterclockwise. Find the Sufi grind once again, counterclockwise, 5 or 6 times. And then go clockwise. Find your stillness, find your center. Let go of the need to control. Be a shining example for others of grace, of light, of beauty, of love, of peace. Be your amazing, incredible selves. The hands come in prayer at the heart as you commit to be a shining example. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bow your head. I thank you so much for taking time on this beautiful day to tend to yourself, to come to your center, to come to your light, so that you can take it with you and share it. Until I see you again, I wish for you peace. I hope for you joy. I offer you my gratitude. I send out to you my love. My shining light honors and absolutely sees and feels the shining light in each of you. Namaste.